Okay, so I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of stares for doing this. Oh god, this makes me nervous, but I really felt like filming something right now, and I'm waiting for Tess to get off work. I have to leave this area at like 6:40. So I've got about 50 minutes to waste. I kind of felt like filming something for you guys and kind of updating you and telling you what's been going on, because I know in each video that I've been editing and recording and then not putting up because I don't like it, I talked to you guys about how I've been going through a lot, and it'll be in one of my videos and I'll just sit down and talk about it, and I haven't really talked about it. So that's what I'm here to do today, since I have 50 minutes. So basically I'm here to share with you guys and kind of update you with my life and how things have been going with my health and my mental health and things like that. So go grab your popcorn, because I have a feeling this video is going to be kind of long. I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about my life so you guys can feel like you know me a little bit better and feel like we're closer friends, because I feel like I don't show like who I really am through the camera yet, and I'm working on that. So I'm hoping this video helps you guys and makes you guys understand like why I've been all over the place and why I haven't been so consistent. So if you guys are interested in learning a little bit more about me and my life, or you're just bored or anything, then just keep on watching. I'm gonna apologize for the way I look. I've been just looking rough in each video I film, and maybe that's why I haven't been liking it, but one, I look exhausted. It's because I'm on this new medication for what I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit more about in a little bit, but I'm just on this new medication, and it can make you, one of the side effects is drowsiness, and I usually don't ever struggle from like side effects with medications, but this one is kicking my butt. So I want to put that out there, and I also want to put out or say in advance that I'm sorry if I keep like looking all over the place. It's because, like I said in my intro, I am literally in the middle of a shopping center wasting time and waiting until I can leave. So I'm kind of just like looking for cars and making sure no one's staring at me, but I'll try my best to stay focused. See, I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'll try my best to stay focused and stop like giving you guys whiplash, because, well, technically giving me whiplash. Damn, I'm gonna need a shower at the end of this. It's hot. But yeah, just gonna apologize for that and that. That was disgusting. Sorry for my appearance, but anyway, let's just get the let's get the ball rolling on this whole video and the reason behind doing this video. So if you guys couldn't tell, back in, I want to say, honestly, around December, January, maybe even November, early or late November, I don't know if you could tell, I stopped uploading as much as I used to. I stopped doing, also sorry for that background noise. I stopped caring, and I'm a little upset with myself that I did, because I feel like I could be a lot further in my YouTube career if I didn't give up, and I don't know. I'm trying to be okay with the fact that everyone needs a break and whatnot, but I'm really hoping that this video like sets me up, and like I'm able to look at it and be like, okay, you told yourself you're gonna do this, so let's freaking do it. But basically, back, like I said, late November, December, maybe even January, I'm not exactly sure, I kind of stopped uploading to YouTube, and I'd post a video maybe honestly every month or even two, and I would say, okay, this is a video, I'm back, I'm here, we're gonna do this, and I never followed through with it, and I am very, very upset with myself. I always would tell myself, okay, we're gonna do this. In each video I uploaded, I was like, okay, we're gonna be serious, we're gonna do this, and this will be my time. No. So that's been going on probably since December, and it is July of 2019. So you're probably wondering, like, what happened to this girl? Like, what happened? That's what I'm here to tell you. Honestly, I don't even know where to start in this video. I'm gonna start, if you can't tell by now, we are probably like a couple minutes in, and I am just all over the freaking place, and that's how this video is gonna be, because that's how my brain is, and I'm trying to improve on that and not jump from like one thing to the next, and I think that's why my videos are so long. But I kept telling myself, like, every time I'd film a video, in the video I'd be like, okay, you guys, this is it. I'm back. Be ready every Monday for videos, yada, yada, yada. And I just knew it wasn't gonna happen. I don't know why I lied to myself. I don't know why I was telling you guys that, and I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know, something just feels different this time about filming this video. I feel like I'll actually stick to my words. I don't know why. Does anyone else get like that? Like, certain times they'll say that, but they know in the back of, like, way back of their mind that it's not really gonna happen. But then, like, just something like clicked in me. It's like, okay, you're actually gonna do this. I don't want you guys to think I just hate it and I'm just like, screw YouTube, like, I've got better things to do. No, I genuinely love it. This is how I express myself, through this and, like, editing my pictures on Instagram and stuff like that. And some of you guys are gonna be like, girl, shut up. But I'm serious. Right now I don't really have anything that I like. All I do with my days are nanny, and that's not even full-time. So I have a lot of time to do this, and I really need to take advantage of it before I have no time at all. So I'm going to try and stick with it. I'll use the word try. I'm not gonna fully throw myself out there and say, like, all right, every Monday or Tuesday or whenever it is, we're gonna have a freaking video. No, that's not. I'm trying to rewire my brain. That's not how it is. I will try my best to be more consistent for you guys, because you deserve it. You guys have supported me for over a year now, supported my inconsistency and random video uploads, and, like, you guys have supported me, so I really, really am so truly grateful for that. So I hope you support me through this next little journey of mine, this growth, and I really just hope this is it for me. I really hope you guys stick around and are here to watch me grow and watch me grow into this, like, beautiful creature, or at least, see, I feel so crazy for saying that, but I'm trying to work on self-love, and that's what I want to turn this channel into, is kind of like little, I can't call it podcasts, but like little clips and journey. I just want it to be a journey, like my journal. You guys will watch me grow from this, like, girl, she's got no idea who she is, she doesn't know one thing that she likes, to hopefully, I don't know if I'm getting too ahead of myself, but to a girl that loves waking up and loves just going on with her day and being excited for doing new things and going out there and not being lazy and laying on the bed and sleeping all day. I'm really hoping that this is it for me. So I'm hoping this is it. So if you haven't caught on by now, I have been dealing with, I guess you could call it, depression. I started going to a therapist in May of this year, so 2019. I was so freaking nervous to even, like, think about going to therapy, and that should not even be, like, a thing. There should not be a stigma around going to therapy, but there is, and it sucks, and you don't want to share that with anybody. But I am here to share my journey with you guys, and I hope some of you guys can connect, and maybe we can connect on a level that you never thought you could talk to somebody and share things with. And I'm hoping that I'm the person. If you need anyone to talk to me. I'm trying to make some friends here, but basically the beginning of this year, technically, I hit my rock bottom. At one point, like, I didn't even know I was depressed. Like, I was just like, like, I never really, like, looked into depression, I guess. They're, like, the signs and symptoms of it, because I was always the happy kid who, like, was one of the best on her soccer teams or captain on her dance team, and that was my life growing up. I always was looked up to, and, like, I feel like an idiot for saying that, but it's true. So, like, I was always the happier, like, I never was sad. You know what I'm saying. So fast forward, so I'm 2 years out of college. I no longer play the sport that I played for 15 years. I don't have any sports. I don't have really anything. I stopped going to school because it got so expensive, and now I'm in debt. and I don't have money to get myself out of the situation, so I can't even go back to school, so I have no idea what I like. And so every single day I would sit and I would think, and I would get way into my head and be like, there's nothing that I like. I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, what is the point, basically? So yeah, you could say I got to my rock bottom, and at one point I had my first ever like full-blown anxiety attack. I don't even know what you would call it, but I was at work. I started a new job with a company that I had worked for before, and I freaking loved the job. Like, I absolutely loved it, and I was so excited that I got hired back, and I actually got hired back onto a position I didn't even apply for. I applied just to be like a sales associate, and I got the role of assistant manager, and I never have had like management experience, anything like that. So I was super, super excited, but the one thing that kind of sucked was I drove over an hour to get there and then over an hour to get home. So I spent a decent amount of time in my car, and this is where I think it didn't help me at all, because that's where I got really, really into my head, and that's where I would think, because so when I am in the car, I kind of like think about like what I'm doing for the week, or you just think, because I had so much time. And so on these hour drives, I would just be thinking and thinking about how much I hated my life and how I didn't have anything that I liked. Like, there was nothing. I woke up and I was like, for what? Like, I don't want to do anything today. I don't have anything exciting to do. Basically, I said, I hit my rock bottom. So one day at work, I texted Tess and I was like, I have to call you. So I told my top manager, I was like, hey, I just need to step outside. Oh, rude. Okay, so basically what I was saying is I told her that I had to step outside for a second, and she was like, oh no, it's no problem, go for it. And I stepped outside and I called Tess, and I just started bawling. Like, I don't even know, I was just so upset, and I wanted to be in bed, and I wanted to be hidden under the covers. I didn't want anyone to see me. I was done. And so I went in, and she knew something was up, but I wasn't gonna share with her, because this was the first time it's ever happened to me, so I wasn't gonna just be like, oh hey, I just started crying, can I go home? Like, that just sounds crazy. Like, I didn't know if she had any experience, I don't know. But like I said, at this point I had no idea what was wrong with me. I just was so upset. She let me go home, and I told Tess I was coming, and then as soon as we got to her house, I went into the bedroom and I laid down, and I just laid there, and I started crying. So I texted her asking if she could come in. And as soon as she sat down, I just started bawling. Hyperventilating, bawling, you guys. I had no idea what was wrong with me. I couldn't catch my breath, and I had literally, I don't even know how to explain it, so many thoughts going into my head. It was I don't know if you guys, this is the weirdest, connection, but in this movie, it's called Halloweentown 2, Calabar's Revenge, I think. Wow, I'm being so specific. But they jumped in this time machine thing, and they were just flying, and they had all these things passing them, and that's literally how my brain felt. I felt like I was just there was so many things going on in my head, and I was thinking about so much at one time. I literally just I could not breathe. So she finally calmed me down. I don't know what she did or how she did it, but she sat down and she's like, hey, look, I think you really need to get serious about going to therapy, because we had talked about it before, but I was like, I'm fine. And that's when it hit me. I was like, okay, I really need to go. So fast forward a little bit. First off, it takes forever to get into my therapist. I wait 2 weeks at a time. I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyway, fast forward a few weeks, and I started my first therapy session in the middle of May, maybe. Let me tell you guys, I made sure I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt, because I was sweating my butt off. I was in a t-shirt like this. It was baggy, so it wasn't tight on my armpits, so I wouldn't freaking sweat to that, because when I get nervous, I sweat. So needless to say, I was very, very sweaty and nervous. Ew. Did not need to share that with you guys. But I started going to therapy. I've been a handful of times, which honestly, it's only June, July, maybe 2 months, because it was towards the end of May, I think. Maybe it was the beginning, I honestly don't know, but 2 or 3 months, give or take a little bit. But The first few I was nervous about, but this last session that I had with her, I don't know, like, she made something click in my head, and I'm already so grateful. Like, obviously, I've got a lot of things that I need to work on. Sorry, there's, like, loud cars and it's obnoxious, but she's helping me try to figure out, like, things that I like to do, and I don't know, there's something just, like, changed in my head. I really don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I've been hanging out more with my best friend and my goddaughter, and like just seeing her makes me so happy because she's just so cute. Just, I don't know, my mood has just changed. Maybe it's also because it's gotten warmer outside, because I know, like, when it's colder, obviously it's just, I hate the cold. But I hope that wasn't, like, scatterbrained all over the place, and I hope you guys see where I'm coming from, and because it's been a hard 6 months. It's been a hard 2019 for me so far, but I'm hoping with, like, I don't know, I'm just in a really good place right now. A lot of people don't like to share this, but I'm trying to be more open with you guys. Oh my gosh. Trying to be more open with you guys and upfront, so you feel like you know who I am and you feel like we are actually friends. So, but like I said, I know a lot of people don't like to share this information because they don't want to get judged, even though, like I said, this should not even be, like, a big deal to even talk about. But I am being put on anxiety medication for 2 reasons. One, because I obviously get really bad, like, my stress and anxiety, it is so bad. So I'm being put on medication for that. And then the other, like, main reason I'm being put on that is jumping into the next thing I want to talk about, which, like, contributed to, I think, honestly, being a little depressed, and why I haven't been uploading so much is because